It's Monday, May 6th, 2024. Let's talk about the news. From Reuters, U.S. lawmaker Cuellar hit with bribery charges tied to Azerbaijan and Mexican bank. A Democratic U.S. House representative from Texas, Henry Cuellar, and his wife have been indicted for allegedly accepting bribes to use his position and influence for the benefit of an energy company in Azerbaijan and a bank in Mexico. According to the indictment, the Cuellars received bribes totaling around $600,000 via fake consulting contracts funneled into shell companies owned by Mrs. Cuellar between 2014 and 2021. Representative Cuellar has issued a statement denying the allegations, though he will step down from his position as the ranking member of the Homeland Security Appropriations subcommittee while the case is ongoing. From BBC News, Netanyahu says Israel cannot accept Hamas demands. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu has said that he cannot accept a demand made by Hamas to begin the process of ending the invasion of Gaza, because doing so would allow Hamas to retain control in the region, which would represent a permanent threat to Israel. This demand was made during peace talks in Cairo that were reportedly going well, but while Hamas indicated they liked the overall deal on the table, which would involve the release of all hostages in exchange for a 40-day ceasefire, an additional demand that this ceasefire lead to a permanent halt in the fighting and a full withdrawal by Israeli forces from Gaza was apparently a bridge too far for Netanyahu. Netanyahu has been accused of keeping the invasion going for political and personal reasons, as further right members of his government are keeping him in office, and a corruption case against him has been delayed because of the conflict. And protesters have been taking to the streets across Israel, demanding that the government refocus their attention on freeing the hostages, rather than fixating on an internally and internationally unpopular invasion of the densely populated Gazan city, Rafah, where Netanyahu alleges the remnants of Hamas's local leadership are hiding out. And from The Guardian, death toll from rains in southern Brazil rises to 57 as 69,000 people displaced. Floods across Brazil's southernmost state, Rio Grande do Sul, have killed at least 57 people and displaced more than 69,000, with 67 people still missing. Roads and bridges have been destroyed, landslides have been triggered, and the dam at a hydroelectric plant has partially collapsed, while another such dam is on the brink of collapsing. All flights from the region's international airport have been suspended indefinitely, and rains are expected to continue for another day or two, though the volume of rainfall is on the decline. As is the case in many other parts of the world right now, heavy rains are common in this part of Brazil, but the intensity of those rains and the on-the-ground consequences of that intensity are being amplified by a shift in the planet's climate and its associated tweaks to the global water cycle. If you're finding some value in One Sentence News, consider leaving a quick review wherever you get your podcasts and/or sharing the show with a friend. You can find out more about this show or subscribe to the email version at onesentencenews.com, and you can support this and other related projects like the Let's Know Things and Brain Lenses podcasts at understandery.com.